Peace. I'm back with another movie review. You see, I'm getting it in. I've been wanting to do this, so why not? There's no time like now, right? And today, the next review we're going to talk about is the newest movie by the hip hop legend Snoop Dogg, or Snoop Dogg, right? He recently released a movie. It skipped the theaters and went straight to streaming on Amazon Prime. That's where you can watch it. It's called The Underdoggs. And what the movie is about is that he is a quote unquote washed up former pro football player who was really just kind of arrogant and just self-centered and really didn't care about anybody else. So of course that gave him a certain reputation that leads him to make some decisions where he has to stand before a judge, and a part of his sentencing is that he has to go and do community service. So what happens is that Snoop Dogg, played as is Double J, Jason, I can't think of the character's last name that he plays, that he ends up going back to his hometown that he hadn't been for decades, and he ends up becoming a coach for a Pee-wee football team. Now, you know that Snoop Dogg actually has in his hometown, Long Beach, California, where this movie is set, he actually has a little league football team that has been successful, and they have put quite a few people into college and also playing pro. I think the guy who plays the quarterback for the Houston Texans is one of the people that came out of that system. So the movie is it's one of those movies like Mighty Ducks. You ever seen those movies where somebody comes back? I can't think about the other movie with Woody Harrelson, and when he has to go and become a volleyball coach for this group of disabled children. One of those type of movies. You've seen one of those heartfelt movies. And this one is like that as well, and I got to keep it a buck with you. There were some parts of the movie where I kind of got a little watery-eyed, teary-eyed when Snoop Dogg was having a conversation with two of his players, right? And it kind of really touched me. I like that bonding part of it. So Snoop Dogg is in the movie, of course. Michael Epps is in the movie, of course. And there's this sister, she's in the movie. She played in the movie with Ice Cube and Kevin Hart, Ride Along. She was Ice Cube's sister and Kevin Hart's love interest. I believe he ended up marrying her, right? So that's the thing of the movie. Snoop Dogg is trying to get them to become winners reluctantly. At first he was not with it. And I don't want to give any spoilers, but I would say the movie is worth checking out. Now, my critique of the movie, one of my critiques of the movie is rated R, even though it's a children's movie. And it's rated R because the excessive use of profanity in the movie, from Snoop Dogg down to the children in the movie. And I get what Snoop Dogg is trying to say. You know, I would imagine he's going to say that, you know, these children cuss like that. And they probably do. But I think that him deciding to do that in that way, I think it actually is going to limit the reach of the movie. You know, because our black and brown children need movies like this, where somebody comes to show them that they can achieve, they can accomplish. However, this movie won't be able to be promoted in those circles, educational circles or programs where people have children, because of the use of profanity. I mean, it's all type of F words and this, MFers and B's and those all throughout the movie, right? So that's my major critique. Of course, you know, the acting is what it is. We're not saying that Snoop Dogg is a Denzel Washington, but I think he did a good job in his acting. Mike Epps did a good job. I think Mike Epps, in addition to being a good comedian, he's also a good actor as well. You know, so that's my take on it. There were a few other people, and I can't think of their names, but we'll put their faces up where you can see those who are in. But I think if you're just looking for a movie just to kick back and check out, I would say this is a good movie to go and check out. It's Underdoggs by Snoop Dogg. So let me know what your thoughts are. You know, let me know what your thoughts are. But I congratulate Snoop Dogg on just his gradual improvement, his gradual growth as a human being. You see what I'm saying? To me, this movie also represents growth as well, and the stuff that he's doing outside with the in Long Beach with the actual youth that he has with a football team. But leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you disagree or whatever as it relates to my brief review of it. In addition to that, make sure you also hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. There's going to be more. We're going to get bigger and better. But I appreciate those, who are taking the time out to watch these reviews. This is your brother Willie Muhammad, coming from movies, music, and more. Peace.